All right. Hi. Good morning. The dog bailed out. Oh, here he comes. It's Wednesday. Sit down. Hi, Edie. It's Wednesday. I am not barefoot. I'm wearing shoes. Surprise, because I'm gonna do full body weighted workout with 5-pound dumbbells is what I'm gonna use. You can use whatever size dumbbells suits you. I'm gonna use a mat just for, that was quick, just for stuff at the end when we do core, and then maybe put my knees down, but it's really not that really necessary to have this today. So, having said that, you're welcome to go without shoes if you like. If you have not gone yet to my YouTube channel, it's Deb Prager Fitness. Hi, Michelle. There's a link in my bio on Instagram, or you can just go to YouTube and put in Deb Prager Fitness and go there and subscribe. And for days when you want to work out not live, because the playback is a little better there. So there's that. Tell a friend, invite everybody you want. It's free for anybody who needs it to be free. And for those of you who are able to make a donation into my Venmo or PayPal, I do appreciate it. That information is always in my Saturday post. Hi, Steve. Or it's in the description on my on all the classes on YouTube. So there's that. I did want to say that there are some accounts on Instagram that sort of like there's Sweatable and Fit City Guide and things like that, and they mention all of the they sort of list the free classes that are out there. They still have me at 11 o'clock, so they're clearly not really reading my posts. So I'm at 10 o'clock across the board now because online school has started, and I kind of need to fit in between getting up and being around to help, all that stuff. So know that. Hi, Guy. All right. So all you need today, besides an optional mat, some sort of resistance, I'm using 5-pound dumbbells. If you don't have any resistance, this class is still going to be a workout. We're going to hit every major muscle group, and we're going to do cardio drills through the entire thing. So even if you went without resistance, you'd be good to go. If you have an injury that you need to work on, please go at your own pace. I sort of build all the moves. You can always stop at a level that works for you. There's no reason to get hurt. If you've seen a doctor for an injury, make sure you've been cleared to do this, even at your house. All right, so having said all of that, you're also probably gonna want a towel around. I'm gonna have a small towel provided by Edie. And then I have a big towel for when I get super sweaty at the end and I wanna sit on it. Also, have a beverage nearby. I have water in my fancy party wine glass, also provided and sent to me by Edie. So, cheers. All right, having said all of that, let's stand up. I'm gonna stand just behind my mat. We're trying a little bit different camera setup today. So, feet under your hips, hips under your shoulders. Just roll your shoulders back right here. This camera angle seems very different. As you roll your shoulders back, step out on your left and together. Step out on your right, out, together. Let's do that again. Out to the left, 1, 2, and center. To the right, 1, 2. Now just the squat, palms together. So when you come up out of your squat, you want to think about squeezing your glutes instead of locking your knees. So you push down into the floor to come up. Keep your squat, but step out to your left. So squat and right. Sink to the center and right. No, that's left. Now right. Again, so sink, press against the floor to come up. One more. Let's make that triple pulse to your left. So 3, 2, 1. Other way. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it again. 3, 2, 1 more time on the triple. The triple pulse is going to travel to the back and over to the side again and center. Other way. Right, back, right again. So it's out, back, side. Same thing. Out, back, Same thing again, once more. Out, back, last one. Then in the center, just the squat. Sink, squeeze, keep your squat. I'm gonna give the music a little bump. Sink again, so it's down and up. 2 more. Hold your squat, hold it. See if you can wiggle your toes in your shoes. Right fingertips reach for the floor. Keep your knees where they are. And extend your right or left arm up to the ceiling. My right and left today are not going to be great. Push down, come back up. Find your squat again. Left fingertips towards the floor. Right fingertips reaching up to the back corner. Can you wiggle your toes? Press down, come back. Let's try that. 2 counts each side. Sink down, 1, 2, press up again to the other side. Then single counts here. So sink, push against the floor, rotate through your middle, sink, press. 4 to go like this. So 4, press, 3, 1 more. And then both arms come up, inhale, reach up. Hands on your knees, round your back. Round for 2, release. Let's do it again. Round up for 2, release. Once more, come all the way up. Lace your fingers behind you, open your chest, circle your left ankle out in 4, 3, 2, the other leg. So circle, just warming up your ankles in 4, 3. All right, grab your dumbbells. We're gonna continue to warm up, but we're gonna add some resistance into it. I'm afraid I'm gonna knock my water glass over. So just over there, shoulders down and back, feet under your hips, squats right here, so sink. Squeeze your glutes by pushing down to come up. Let's do it again, so down, up, pushing down to the floor, and then at the top, hold it here. Bicep curl up and lower, lift and lower. Easy enough, let's do 4 more like that. So up and down, try not to lock your elbows. 1 more curl, then back to your squat. So sink, squeeze your glutes at the top. 1 more, then back to bicep curls right here. So up and down, try not to let the dumbbells drop. Let's do that again, squats here. So sink, squeeze, 2 more, and then back to bicep curls right here. So curl up. Now the squat, instead of going straight down the way we were, squat out to your left side. So squat. Other way, we did this at the beginning. And then bicep curls right here. So 4, 3, 2, let's do it again. Squat out to your left. So left, press down, 2 more. This time, make it a hammer curl. So thumbs face each other, your knuckles face me on the curl. 1 more, squat out to your left here. So squat, press, squat, press 2 more, hammer curl again. Thumbs face each other, hammer curl. 2 more. Now instead of the squat, step out on your left and sink your hips straight down. You can keep your dumbbells at your hip joint. So it's almost the same, but a little bit different. So hips go straight down. 1 more. Now bicep curl, traditional bicep curls. 2 more. Then we'll step out on the left. Sink your hips. So sink, press. Oh, my hip just cracked. 1 more time each side. Now make it a hammer curl right here. You should be nice and warm. Thumbs face each other. Again, step out on your left, sink your hips. Straight down, straight up. 2 more. And then traditional curls, thumbs towards me. 2 more. And then step out on your left side right here. Your heart rate should be coming up a little bit at a time. 1 more. Hammer curl, thumbs face each other. Again, same thing. Just a traditional squat here. Sink, squeeze. All right. Curl on the way up. Hammer curl. So sink. Curl up. You're pushing into the floor. Maybe your left knee comes up. So sink. Press into the floor to come up. Almost to the end of this set. Squat. Press into the floor. Final 4 here. 4 up. 3 push down. Last one, just the squat. Down up. Breathing in and out. Alrighty. Set one dumbbell down. Keep your squat. So your dumbbell, I'm hanging on to mine. See if I can show this to you. Both hands on the end. Hold it right at the middle of your body. Sort of right at your belly button. 2 more. And then your left leg steps behind you. Turn your side towards me. Together, other way. Find it. Center. And step out left. Together. Right. Together. Maybe your dumbbell makes a semicircle here. Down. Up. Down. This is nice and slow. Maybe you speed it up. Up. Down. Not worried about the tempo of the music for this interval. Up. Breathing in and out. Keeping your hips underneath your shoulders. We're gonna go 15 more seconds. Hips underneath you. Going at your own pace. 10 seconds left. Final 4, 4, 3, 2, and grab your dumbbell end to end. Squat here. Keep it at your chest. Let your heart rate settle. Maybe your left knee comes up. Press into the floor to come up. Maybe you press your dumbbell up. It's not a lot of resistance, but it is going to keep your heart rate elevated here. Squat, press. 4 more to go. Sink, push down. Last 2. And then just the squat. Lower your dumbbell. Dumbbell in your right hand. Grab the other dumbbell. Shoulders down and back. Whew, my heart rate's already up. Push straight down to the floor. Once more. Both arms come up. Dumbbells together at the top. Feet wide. Hips underneath your shoulders. Bend your elbows. Extend them up so the dumbbells sink and extend. Maybe you sink your hips. Push down to come up. Sink down for 2, and up, single count. Now realize, especially if you're new to me, that it might look like I'm arching my back, and then I'm sticking my butt out. I promise I'm not. Hips under your shoulders. You want to measure that by belly button level to your pelvic bone. I just have a very exaggerated curve in my low back. Let's go halfway down from the top. Halfway, so it's half, extend, half, extend. Now all the way down, halfway up. So sink to the half, sink to the half, and then full range, single count, bend, extend. 2 more. Hold it up. Bring both arms down, shoulders down and back. For 4, shoulder roll. 3, just the hip sink. So sink, press. Sink, push down into the floor to come up. 4 more, and then we're gonna go single arm tricep presses. Last 2, left arm first. Bring it up. Let the right arm hang. Same move. It's a bend and extend in your left elbow. So bend, option to sink your hips. Sink, press, sink. Let's do it again. So use the floor to push against to come up. Make sure you can still wiggle your toes. You don't want to try and grip anything with your toes for a lot of reasons. One, there's nothing to hold on to. Two, what if your toes were actually long enough to hold on to something? How weird would that be? Two more. And then change arms. Right arm up. Wiggle your toes. Bend your right elbow. Extend. Maybe you sink your hips. Bend. Extend. Again. Sink. Press. Let's do it again. Sink. Push down to come up. Breathing all the way in and all the way out throughout this set. We're going to do about 8 more to make it even. Just 8. Push down. Hips underneath your shoulders. Lots of things are worse than what we're doing now. Final 4 of this set. Last time. Hold it up. Bring the right arm down. Shoulders down and back. Walk your feet in. Feet underneath your hips. Take a nice easy squat. You're going to set your dumbbells down wide, out of your way, out of your way. Alrighty. Feet slightly wider, so slightly wider than your hips. I'm going to build this. Every level will work. You don't have to do everything that I do. You can work up here, hands to your knees, left leg back. Together, and up. Squat, right leg back. So you can work just right there. Or hands to the floor and back. Up, hands down, or to your knees. It's just an easy single leg burpee. Later on, we'll do the full deal. Let me just tell you something about online school for middle schoolers. There's a reason that kids leave the house in the morning to go to school. It preserves the relationship between parent and child. Sink, press back. Maybe you reach up with your opposite arm. You don't have to, but you can. Keep in mind that when you sink, you want your hips lower than your shoulders. In other words, this is not really gonna work. You gotta bend your knees. Keep going, almost there. Sink, press. One more each side. Again, last time. And just the squat here. You should be nice and sweaty. 2 more. Grab your dumbbells. Well, I'm getting mine one at a time. Feet underneath your hips. All right. Grab some water if you need it. You're going to use the space behind you just for a reverse lunge. Feet under your hips, hips under your shoulders at the top. Squeeze your glutes. Every time you come up, sink, squeeze. All right, we're going to build this one. Remember, you don't have to do full range of motion. Hold it up. Dumbbells end to end. Lift up, then out to the side. Easy enough. Let's do that again. Just front raise and lower. Knees are soft. Up to the side. Now lunge left leg back. So lunge, left right leg. So this is your footwork. Easy enough. So hips stand to your shoulders. Both knees try to get to 90 degrees. 4 more to go. So 4, hips under, chest up, belly button in. Last time, front raise right here. Side raise, easy enough. Front raise, left leg lunge back. So down, up, 1 more each side. And then front raise, dumbbells end to end, slightly rounded elbows. Once more, let's break it down. 1 lunge on your left and on your right. Front raise right here, up to the side. Left leg lunges back. So that's our combination, all broken down. Front raise, side raise. Easy enough, left leg goes back and up. Front raise, then to the side. Left leg goes back, easy enough. You can always take a smaller range of motion if you need. Let's do it again. So sink, press, front raise. You know at the end of this, I'm gonna make you hold. Left leg goes back. Together, front raise, side raise. We're going 2 more times. This is the first round. Front raise, and then to the side. Last set of these. Back, together. Round your elbows. Hold your arms up. Little pulses right here. So elbows rounded. They're higher than your hands. For 4, 3, 2, keep your pulse. Maybe you lift your heels up and bring your arms closer together as they pulse. Let's do 8 more right here. So 8, 7, 6. Bring them out to the side. 3, 2, hold. Lower your heels if they were up. Wiggle your toes and squat. Again. So swing. Press. Alrighty. Shoulders down and back. This time when you set your dumbbells down, you're gonna step them way out to the side, get them out of the way. We're gonna use all of our space. I'm sweaty, as you should be. All right, if your dumbbells are clear of your space, give me 2 more squats. And then you're gonna step touch, left side, towards me, to the side, now away, to the side. So you're making a big giant square with your step touches. To the corner, across, diagonal, back, up, side, back. Back to your move. You can work here, or you can press onto one leg. Again, towards me, across, away from me, across. If you're working one leg, onto the hop, maybe you reach, up, pull, pull. Reach, pull. Same thing, reach, pull. We have at least 30 seconds more to go, so pace yourself. It seems not that hard until you get to the middle of it. Pull, pushing off the back leg, pull. Again. 15 seconds to go. Again, pull, pull. 10 seconds. Almost there. Let's go one more time. Pull. Side to side. Let your heart rate settle. For 4, 3, parallel squat. Feet under your hips, hips under your shoulders, palms together. Find your home base. Push into the floor to come up. 4 more. Find out where your dumbbells are. You're gonna grab them. Grab your dumbbells. Squats right here. 1 dumbbell in each hand. You are welcome to use heavier dumbbells than I am. All right. Dumbbells end to end, so they're touching each other. 2 more like this. Now making a deadlift. Hinge at the hip. 1, 2, and up. Again, so it looks like this. You hinge at your hip. When you come back up, your glutes engage. So your knees are slightly bent, but they're not locked. All of this happens at the hip joint. You're welcome to stay right here in the middle on 2 feet, or you can shift to your right foot. No weight on your left foot. It's like a kickstand. All right, you can stay here, or if you're in a kickstand position, take your left leg behind you here, hinge over for 2. Now you can work here. This is where I'm layering it up. So you decide which layer works for you. If you're ready, left leg comes up on the hinge deadlift. Up to you. 2 counts over, 2 counts up. Same thing. Over for 2 and up. Same thing. 2 more in this even tempo. You can have your toe down or let your leg come up. 1 more. Let's change our rhythm. Down for 2, come up in 1, to a toe tap or knee lift. 1, 2, toe tap or knee lift here. 1, 2, toe tap or knee lift. 1, 2, toe tap or knee lift. Maybe you have it already. And up. Again, over. 2 more of any level. I'm losing my balance. 2 and up. 1 more. You'll hold your last position. Hold. Take your dumbbells out to the side. Left knee straight down. Don't tip over. Left knee goes straight back. So not straight back, but behind you. You turn to the side so you see it. Knee behind you. Extend your left leg. Flex your foot. Chest up, shoulders down. Flex and pulse. Your left leg up behind you. Pulse. 2 is your left hip pressing towards me. 4, 3, hold it now. Bring your heel halfway to your hip. Let me turn so you see it. Halfway in. On that halfway, you want to feel your hamstring engage. So grab and extend. 1 more slowly. 1, 2, single curls here. Curl. Extend. How's your right booty? 2 more. Hold your extension. Here, extend your toes. Tap it over to the right and left. Right, left. Let's do that again. So right, left. 2 more. Feet parallel right here. How's your right butt? Mine is so angry at me. Shoulders down and back. You know, we're gonna do the other side. But before we start, take your feet wide, toes to the corners, sink your hips down and up, sink, press. Just a little sorbet for your glutes. All right, 4 more just like this. Press down to come up. All right, keep your hips in, but now toes towards me, and it becomes a wide parallel squat. Dumbbells at the shoulders, thumbs towards me, add a diagonal press here. Sink, press. You're breathing in and out. Sink, press. We're going 4 more after this one. 4 to go. So 4, push down and press your dumbbells up. 1 more, just the squat here. Let your heart rate settle. Feet underneath your hips. 4 to go. You know we're about to build the other side. Dumbbells end to end. Deadlift. 1, 2. So changed from the hip. For 2, knees bent but not moving. 1, 2, and only bent a little bit. Breathing all the way in and out. Alrighty, if you're ready, shift your weight onto your left foot, no weight on your right. You can work right here, or at any point, your right leg can switch behind you, split to position. 1, oh boy, I think FedEx is here. 1, 2, and up. Hopefully, somebody answers the door in my house. You can work right here with your leg behind you, or your back leg can lift as it comes up. So 1, 2 is a deadlift with or without the leg lift behind you. Couple more like this, nice and even. Again, let's change our rhythm. Down for 2, come up in 1. So 1, 2, toe touch or knee lift balance. 1, 2, toe touch or knee lift balance. 1, 2, toe touch or balance. 1, 2, couple more like that. So 1, 2, and up. This time, you're gonna hold your last position. Hold, take your arms to the side, take your right knee towards the floor, then take your right knee back, extend your legs, flex and pulse. So chest up, shoulders down and back. Turn to the side so you see it, just to the corner. All right, so you're pressing your right hip towards me, shoulders down and back. For 4, 3, hold it. Now bring your heel halfway to your hip. And extend. So you're just looking to grab in the middle of the hamstring. That's the muscle behind your leg. Not behind it, on the back side. behind it like it's on some other platform. And one more slowly, half curl. For 2, now single count curls. Half, extend. Be aware of your left toes. Are you trying to grab in the bottom of your shoe? 4 more like that, so 4, extend. 3, breathing in and out. 1 more, hold your extension, extend your foot and pulse. 2, 3, tap over to your left, so left, right, left. 4 more like that, so this is 4. How's your left butt? 3, 1 more, parallel squat. Your butt is even. It's gonna be much happier in a bathing suit now. Feet wide, parallel squat. Wide parallel. Same thing we did before. Thumbs towards me, dumbbells to the shoulders, diagonal press. Try not to lock your elbows or knees. Sink, press, sink, press. We have 4 more to go from here. This is 4, press, 3, 2, and dumbbells down. Feet underneath your hips. I believe I forgot to mention the after party today. After party is gonna be a deep stretch. All right, dumbbells way out to the side, palms together. Now if you're super sweaty, like I am, now's a great time to grab a towel so you don't slip on your mat. My little baby towel. Alrighty, set your towel if you're using one on your mat or your space in front of you. You have a lot of options on this round. I'm gonna take it down to a plank. You can either hold your plank, you can lower your knees to the floor, or you do a mountain climber. And then from there, we hold our plank again. If you're holding a plank that's not on your knees, you can do stepping out and in or jumping jacks. So we're gonna break it down to 8 and 8. So 8 of any kind of plank, 8 of any kind of hold or step out or jack. Yes? Sure, let's do it together. Hands to the floor. Step back, find your plank. You can hold here or lower your knees or bring it in and out. You can go slower than I am or faster than I am. For 4, 3, any plank or step out and in or slightly faster here or jumping jack. For 8, 7. In 4, 3, 2, hold your plank, tailbone lift up, feet walk up, unrolling 4, 3, 2, just walk. That was a rehearsal. Seems not that hard. So what's gonna happen is we're not gonna come up in between. We're gonna go 8 plank variation, 8 step out or jack variation. Then repeat it, and repeat it, and repeat it. Sure, that sounds fun. You ready? All right, hands down. Any plank will do. Hands underneath your shoulders in any plank. All right, here's our 8. You can hold, or mountain climber, or keep your knees on the floor and hold. All right, 8 of any step out or jack, or you can keep your knees on the floor. You can do a push-up if you're holding your knees on the floor. Hold or mountain climber. In, 4, 3, any variation, step or jack, or hold with a push-up. Maybe, in 4, 3, mountain climber or hold, in, or faster. In 4, 3, step out or jack, 8, 7. In 4, 3, hold any plank, tailbone lifts up, walk your feet in, unroll, whew. Palms together, squat. That was a little hard. Don't worry, we'll do it again. Catch your breath. We'll do it just one more time. Same thing we did. You can hold your plank with your knees on the floor, or you can hold up, or you can any speed of mountain climber. Second half, hold any plank. If you're on your knees, you want to throw a push-up in, you can do that. Otherwise, it's either Slow step out, fast step out, or jabs. Ready? Here we go. Hands to the floor. Find your plank. Hands under your shoulders. Decide what you're gonna do. I'm a mountain climber. Slowly, you're welcome to go faster. Like this. Step out or jab, or hold. Hands underneath your shoulders. 4, 3, mountain climber in speed, or hold, or dare it up. In 4, 3, step out or jab. Out, out, or step in. You decide. One more set. Mountain climber or hold. In 4, 3, step out or jab. Out, in, or jab. Or out, and in. Hold your plank. Tailbone lifts up. Walk your feet up. Unroll. Whoo, squat. Grab a towel to towel up. Or grab a sip of your beverage, or both. Whoa! It's so funny. I was watching a playback of a workout that I did, and the sweat doesn't read on my end. Alrighty. Alrighty, where are we? Your dumbbells. Great, I have a dog hair in my face. You are going to locate your dumbbells and pick them up. I'm going one at a time. All right. Let your heart rate settle. Shoulders down and back. Last 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, and hold it up. Thumbs up to the corners for 2. Bring it right back down. Single. Thumbs up. Maybe you squat. Little small squat. Your chest stays up. Let's do 4 more. Thumbs up to the corners of the room. 2 more. Easy enough. Hold it just the squat. Keep that in your head. All right, hold your squat. Round your elbows. Back fly. So 1, 2. Bring it down. 1 more slowly. 1, 2. Single count. Lift and lower. This is your back fly. Your elbows stay rounded. Thumbs towards knee. 2 more. And come up. Find your squat without locking your knees. So when I say thumbs towards me, that's just how I'm holding the dumbbell. Thumbs can be towards each other, but what I don't want are thumbs towards you on the back fly. They're either together or over on your dumbbell. Here we go. Thumbs up to the corners. Sink, press. Sink, press into the floor. 1 more. Squat and hold. Round your elbows. Flies. Back fly. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and come up and squat. All right, we have the arm work. Let's change the leg work. You're gonna step out left like we did in the beginning, so step to the right. So it's sort of a little parallel, shallow squat. Yes? Booty still goes back and down behind you. Just a little bit though. All right, thumbs up with this step outside. 4, press. 3, chest up, hips down. Same move, but now give me a back fly. Over, up. 2 more. Now, thumbs up, yes? 4, 3, push down to come up. Here it is, back fly. Ooh, that's hard. 2 more. Do 1 more set. Thumbs up. I'm not even sure I can do it. Oh. 2 more. Back fly. Mine's gonna be little. Oh. 2 more. Parallel squat. I almost didn't finish that. All right. Keep your dumbbells in your hands. Let your heart rate settle. Okay. Feet wide, toes towards me. Now take them a little bit out to the corner. So a little hip sink, easy enough. You can always even stay here for the next move, or set your dumbbells down. Come up, pick them up. Again, set them down. Pick them up. We did this not last week, because I didn't do this format, but the week before. All right, so you can work here, or when you pick them up, you bring your feet together. So down, up. Again, set it down, pick them up. Maybe you jump together. Again, same thing. Oh, I almost missed that one. Keep breathing. 15 seconds to go. Whew. Push against the floor to come up. Last one. Squats right here. Alrighty. Whose heart rate is not up? Set one dumbbell down. Grab this dumbbell by its ends. My dumbbell is super slippery, so I'm gonna grab it. I wrap my fingertips around it. Feet wide, parallel squat. All right, toes out to the corners. Sink your hips straight down, straight up. You can keep your dumbbell right here, or slow motion. Take your right hip, left hip, come up. Other, so it's down, down, shoulder, shoulder. Right hip, left hip, right shoulder, left shoulder. It makes a little semicircle out from your torso. Again, easy enough. Oops, I forgot to come up. So sink, sink, up, up, sink, sink, up tempo from here. Down, up. This is why you don't want a super heavy dumbbell. Down, down, up, up. It's hard to keep going. And just to keep the sink and the up and the cross pattern. Sink, up, sink, 4 to go. So 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Just sink, press. Bring your dumbbell down, round your elbows, and sink your hips. 1, 2, push down to come up. So you're holding your dumbbell end to end, single counts here. Just letting the heart rate settle a bit. Sink, press. 4 more to go. Guys, you're dying. 2 more. Hold it down, but keep your elbows up and pulse. 4 to go right here. In 4, 3, hold. Try to rotate to your right for 2. Watch your knees. Center, keep the dumbbell in front of your chest. Single count. So you rotate, center, rotate, center. Once more, hold it right here and pulse. 2, 3, as you pulse, let the dumbbell come down. And come up. Grab your towel. Keep one dumbbell at the ready for core. Good Lord, I was dying during those jabs. I even had to cut out one cardio interval because it didn't fit into the time. We'll do it next time. Oh, okay. I'm gonna turn to the side. Using my big towel. Woo, I sweat off. I move my mat. So I turn to the side so that when I cue front and back, the front arm is the arm that's closest to your screen. Oops, somebody scoots back a bit. All right, so you're gonna sit up tall with your knees bent and one dumbbell in your hands. Sit nice and tall. Dumbbell is down in front. Your elbows are lifted, not dropped. Sit up tall, so you're right on top of your butt bone. From here, half curl down, half curl for 2, and right back to your start. So curl, keep your elbows lifted. Again, curl for 2. So if you need to at any point, you can bring your dumbbell here for a little break. Curl down, 1, 2. Keep your dumbbell in front of your chest and rotate a little towards me. Now away from me. Curl a little away. Ooh, I got a little crack in the back. 1, 2, up, again. Curl for 2, again. So curl for 2, 80, curl, yes. My air conditioner is blasting and I'm still boiling. 1 more. Keep your curl, bring your dumbbell into your chest, so curl for 2 and up, again. Curl for 2. Did you guys hear on the news? They were talking about letting gyms open, but only at 10% capacity. So maybe what, we have, 4 people max in class. All right, elbows out to the side. I'm letting my dumbbell sit in the palm of my hand. Thumbs are up as you curl. This time, hold your curl. Hold here. Maybe you rotate towards me and center away from me. You can work right here, or you can lift the leg that you're rotating across. Rotate, maybe lift, up, set it down, up, set it down. Now double pulse at the top. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's do 4 more of any level. Last 2. And then forward fold. Set your dumbbell out of your way. Your knees can be straight or bent. Either way, release your low back. Actively separate your shoulder blades to your chest. Inhale. On your exhale, flex both feet. Try to bring your eyes up first, and then your shoulders, and then your body. At the top, you'll tuck your hips, fingertips out to the side to help you roll down. When you're all the way down, you can bring your knees into your chest and rock your knees side to side. You may get a little activity in your spine. I like to extend my top leg out as I go over the top. Maybe you don't need to. Most of you don't have as much glute area to stretch as I do. All right, let's come back to the center. Knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees. Inhale. On your exhale, squeeze under your armpits. Roll your shoulder blades off the floor. You're curled in a little ball. And then release. Hands to the side of the hips. Untuck your hips. 90 degrees of the hip and the knee. So here, right angle, calves parallel to the floor. Shoulder blades pressing into the floor. Extend your back leg up. You can either step your front foot on the floor or find some sort of diagonal here. Flex both feet if they're both off the floor. Neutral spine. Reach your fingertips so far past your hips that your shoulders come off the floor. Hold here. And maybe your front arm goes across your back leg. And then take a little pulse up to your front shoulder, the shoulder closest to me. That shoulder blade is off the floor. You're welcome to put your front foot on the floor if that's better for you. It's not a contest. Let's do 8, 7, 6, final 4, 3, 2, hold. Come back to the center with the arms. Change legs. Maybe your back leg finds the floor. Maybe it stays off the floor. Either way, flex the feet. Back arm comes across the front hip. Your back shoulder blade is up. You can stay or pulse. Maybe your back leg finds the floor at any point. Doesn't have to be up. Let's go 8 more. So 8, 7. Squeeze under your armpits. Get this out of your neck. Keep it in your core. Hold. Come back to the center. Maybe both legs cover. And then release these into the chest. set your feet on the floor. We're gonna go old school for a few minutes with the music and the work. Fingertips behind the ears, squeeze underneath your armpit, shoulder blades just slightly off the floor, and then lift and lower. So lift and lower. 2 more like this. Keep your crunch, back leg extends up, lift and lower. Try not to pull on your head, it's about curling up. Your back heel bends down and crosses your front leg. 2 more. We're gonna break it in 4. Shoulders up and hold, feet up, crunch everything in, release. So shoulders, feet, crunch, release. Shoulders, feet, crunch, release. We'll go twice more like that. Shoulders, feet, crunch once more. This time, hold it in. Tiny pulses here for 8, 7. Try not to pull on your head. 3, 2, and release. Both feet on the floor. Take a moment. We're doing that whole thing with the other leg up. All right, fingertips behind your ears, knees bent. Squeeze underneath your armpits. Slight lift off the floor to start. Here we are. Lift and lower. Lift. Keep your curl. Front leg extends up. Lift. Remember, it's a lift, not a pull. Now bend your front leg. It crosses your back knee. You might feel this in your hips. Now remember, we're going to break it in 4s. Shoulders up and hold. Feet up. Crunch in and out. Shoulders, feet, crunch. Again. Shoulders, feet. Try not to hold your breath. Shoulders, feet. Twice more. And 4, 3, 2. Last time. We'll hold it into the top. Little pulses in for 8, 7. In 4. And then release. Put hands at the sides of your hips, shoulders down. Get your heels as close to your booty as you can. Tuck your hips, push your feet down to find your bridge pose. That's just a diagonal line from your shoulders through your hips to your knees. Your toes can wiggle, your glutes are engaged. For 4 and 3, yes, I'm counting in halves. 2, and then slowly, 1 bone at a time into the floor. Extend your, don't extend anything. Bring your knee into your chest, your front knee. Extend the leg up. Find the stretch behind the back of this front leg. Your back leg can stay where it is, or it can walk down and find a point of flexibility that works for you. Keep this foot flexed. Now bend the knee to the chest for 2. Send the heel up. Again, flex and bend. For 2, up. Twice more, flex. Bend. 1 more, flex. Bend this time. Hold whatever extension you have. It doesn't have to be straight. Front arm goes anywhere on the inside of your front leg. Now your front leg goes towards me, but only far enough to feel the stretch on the inside of your front leg. Your back hip is pushing down to the floor. Flex both feet, push your heels out to the wall, and bend your front knee to the center. Front arm goes out towards me, back arm across your bent knee, and the knee goes away from your screen. In 4, 3, 2, come back to the center, change sides, back knee to the chest, front leg is bent, extend your back leg up until you feel the stretch. Now your front leg can stay where it is, or it can meander out to find a bigger point of flexibility, and bend your back knee, extend up, again, flex, bend, drive it up, 2 more, flex, bend, drive it up. Last time, did I mention that you should breathe? Hold your leg up. Doesn't have to be straight, just feel the stretch behind it. Back arm on the inside of your back leg. Open your leg out to the side, only far enough to feel the stretch on the inside of the leg. Front hip presses down to the floor. Flex both feet, pressing your heels out to the wall. And then bend your back knee to the center. Back arm reaches out to the side. front arm across your back knee and take your knee over towards me, reaching your back fingertips out to the wall. And then come back to the center, both feet on the floor, flip over onto your stomach. I'm gonna go on a diagonal. Let's go to your forearms, tuck your toes, shoulders down, drive your elbows into the floor, and try to lift your knees up. Just hold, belly button pulls in 4, 3, 2. You can lower your knees or you can shift onto your back leg. Pick your front leg up, set it down, shift over to your front leg, pick your back leg up, and back to the center. Lower your knees and your hips, take your knees out to the side, let the soles of your feet drop together. Now drive your elbows into the floor and lift your hips up. You're gonna feel this open in your hip joint, breathing in and out. 4 more counts in house. 3, maybe that's in 4th, I don't know. 2, just for a little while, that's what I meant. And then lower your hips. Turn your knees back to parallel. Extend your arms and legs all the way out. Front arm reaches around. Grab where your shoelaces either are or would be. Heel to the hip, hip to the floor. Knee is straight out from your hip. You're breathing all the way in and out. And then release, change sides. Back arm reaches around. Grab where your shoelaces either are or would be. Pull your heel to your hip, hip to the floor. If you can, keep this hand where it is. Bring your front arm back around. If you're not quite here, you can work on this, grabbing your heels, maybe your pants. If your hands are already on your feet, push your feet into your hands, far enough till maybe your knees lift up off the floor. We did a ton of quad work, so you're opening them here. Maybe you lift your shoulders up and open your chest, or lift your chest up, open your shoulders. Breathing in and out, and then release. Hands to the side of your chest, press your chest up. Take your hips back to your heels for child's pose, pressing your chest through your shoulders. Maybe you rotate your thumbs up towards the ceiling, so your hands are on the side. And then release them back down to the floor, and then round up to a tabletop. Hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, round your back, actively separating your shoulder blades. Push your hands and feet into the floor to lift your knees and tailbone up. Walk your feet and hands closer together. You'll hang in a forward fold. Lift your tailbone up. Let your head hang as you unroll slowly, one bone at a time, stacking your spine. Your head is the last thing to come up. When you're all the way up, you guys are all done with this class. That was kind of hard. I had a whole other interval plan that we ran out of time for. But, so 10 o'clock Friday, if you want to do after party, keep your towel, take your shoes off. You're welcome, Edie. I'm going to do a big deep stretch for after party. So that'll be in 5 minutes. Otherwise, I will see you on Friday at 10 o'clock. Thanks, you guys.